neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, wanna run off and fly.
A male doctor is going to see their bum bum. You do not want a man to see their bum bum.
Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me.
I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line.
I'm super excited that you're here today. Woo! Welcome to my channel. Part of me thinks that day that I am super excited. I'm super excited. Well, guys, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Mabel and you're welcome. Welcome to my channel. Of all places, you stopped by my channel. Who am I? Who am I? Guys, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying with me. So I'm going out today. I'm taking you guys along with me, but I want to discuss something, okay? I'm just going to make tea. Yeah, this is I like this tea. I don't know what happened. Me, I just didn't used to like it before, but now I love it. So I'm just gonna have some tea and we're going to discuss something about girl-child education. I personally feel like females should be educated. This whole thing is very terrible in the northern part of Nigeria. Northern Nigeria, you see girls, young and old, not educated, and they legit have reasons. Sometimes it's poverty, sometimes it's lack of information, you know, sometimes it's just, I don't know, sometimes it's religion, alright? But I want us, I don't know how we can, you know, let people get informed. That is very important for your girl child to be educated. But yeah, I'll be back, okay?
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move.
So, you heard from my father, you heard from my dad when he said that I wanted to go to school as a small child. I wanted to go to school by all means. Even before the approved recommended age, which was like the educational policy at the time. And yeah, I'm also grateful to God that my parents could afford to send me to school, because it's really huge sending your kids to school, at least to, you know, get basic education. I'm not a fan, I'm not somebody that will say, oh, you must go to university. I'm not that person. I feel like it's not for everyone, okay? But as a parent, you ought to give your child basic education, because if you don't, people are going to, you know, take advantage of that child. That child is going to live below the standard, sort of, because people let me just get straight. Honestly, guys, one of the major causes of this whole thing is poverty. I think some people that are not educated, they still want their kids to be educated. It's poverty. And yes, I've gotten an opportunity to show you guys this. You know, I made this myself. I was supposed to, I literally filmed the process, but some files were corrupt, so I couldn't show you guys. But I made this. myself. It's just a bottle of Absolute. So I just pre-painted it white, and then I used masking tapes to cover the sides that I wanted the design to be left. The design was not everywhere anyways, so this is how I did it. What do you think? Alright, let's get talking. Okay, so let us look at this topic critically, right? You would agree with me that the culture in Africa plays a major role in the upbringing of a child. Both positive roles and negative roles. I don't know if you agree with that, but this is my opinion, okay? And it is a known fact, that much importance is given to the education of the boy child in this part. Like, people prefer to educate their sons because, yeah, they feel like guys are superior to women, and they feel like women should stay at home and prepare to get married to a man. This whole thing is so bad in northern Nigeria. You know, they marry off people at the age of 11, 12, 13, even though government is doing so much to stop it, but you know, some families are not complying, and that's because that's all they know. Like I said, I was telling you guys how thankful I am for my parents being able to afford my education as a child, because poverty has contributed so much. Poverty is a major factor, all right? That's why, you know, they just rather send their kids to go hard to make money, because, you know, schooling is not, you know, it's not easy. But the Nigerian government is trying, because they're actually providing free educations, you know, in government schools in Nigeria. There's free education and stuff like that. So the government wants compulsory, that's why I did my youth service, Universal Basic Education Commission, compulsory education for all Nigerian children of school-going ages, at least basic education from primary 1, from nursery school to JS3. But some families are not complying. And that's where the problem lies. Let me show you how we drag in Nigeria. When we're kids, let me show you. I bet you won't believe why I pulled over. Okay, you can call me silly, call me whatever you want. Okay, yeah, I know this is me being silly, but I pulled over just to ask you to please subscribe. Okay, so it's not really about subscribing alone, yeah? It's about you loving this girl from your heart. You know, when you ask yourself, do I even really like this girl? Then you answer the question, and the answer is yes, I love this girl. She's my girl. If that is you, then I'm talking to you. Kindly hit the subscribe button. Yeah, if you know that you relate with me, you relate with my content, you love my content, you love me, and you've been watching me, I pulled over just to tell you that. Please subscribe. Yeah, I'm crazy and I know, but yeah, off to the bank.
I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna.
Guys, GTB used to be GTB is a very dope bank, but I wasn't able to do any transaction. I wasn't able to collect my ATM. I wasn't able to withdraw. I wasn't able to pay in because they have network issues. What? The bank is so full. I'm going to turn the camera over to show you guys. Do you get it? So damn full, but unfortunately, I just couldn't do any transaction. So I'll probably just head for Zenith. So what actually inspired this video? Sorry, the lighting though. Okay, so what inspired this video is my mom. Yeah, my mom works with the National Commission for Nomadic Education. So they did a program, and I think the theme was girl-child education in Nigeria or something like that. And my mom traveled to northern states in Nigeria, all those very far northern states, and then it was amazing what she saw, what they believed in. It was incredible what they believed. You know, they were so uneducated that they do not go to the hospitals even when they are sick or when they are pregnant, because they feel like a male doctor is going to see their bum bum. They do not want a man to see their bum bum, so they'd rather you know, use their local herbs. And sometimes complications occur because you don't know what you are treating. Sometimes it's something else, and they take herbs for something else, and it gets really complicated. And before they can get to the hospital, it's too late. The woman will die, or something serious will happen, you know. Or sometimes they'll have their baby at home. The baby might have jaundice. They might not notice on time. You know, all those crazy things. They just didn't believe that, you know, a man, they could not just have a male, you know. So my mom went to tell them about the benefits of girl-child education, and you know, she told them how that if you train your female child, you'd find out that you end up having more what's it called, female professionals. You're going to have more female doctors, so you're not going to bother about a man seeing your bum bum. You're going to have female nurses, so they're going to be able to, you know, it just makes a lot of sense if these ladies go to school, you know. And then the mothers were like, they do not like to send their girls to school because most of the teachers are male teachers. They do not want a man tutoring their girl child, you know, so they'd rather stay at home and have babies and just hawk on the streets and stuff like that. And it's crazy because one girl was telling my mom something like most of them cannot read or write. So one lady was pregnant and sick, so someone advised her to go to the hospital and register for antenatal, which she did. So I don't know, I can't remember the story, but something like they were trying to pick their cards, and then she saw her card, but she did not know what her name looked like. So she just didn't know her card. She had to wait for everybody to finish picking their cards before she picked hers, because she doesn't know what her name looks like. She cannot write her name, you know. My mom was not like, okay, even if you don't want to go that far for, you know, professional courses and stuff, just do the basic education, like maybe primary 6, maybe just 3, just know how to read and write so they don't deceive you. So you know basic things. They do not know the basic things, and it's so poor, like it's so bad. That's why you see that most people in that area, their kids have lots of terrible diseases, leprosy, terrible diseases, because they do not go to the hospital and they do not know anything at all. So the whole thing is crazy. Guys, we're back. I'm exhausted.com, man. I'm so exhausted. I'm hungry, I'm tired. Let me get some water. Let me sit down. Whew. Guys, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Who does that? Who else does that sometimes? So usually when I get back, the first thing I like to do is wash my hands. And then I got these. I'm going to show you guys when I get to the kitchen. I have to wash it. And I'm going to show you guys. Who can guess what it is? Can you guess? Tell me, can you guess? Let's find out. So, before I reveal this, let me wash my hands.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight.
Coffee for your throat. Ta-da! This is sugar cane, guys. Remember sugar cane? This is sugar cane. I got some and I cannot wait. It's been long. What? Let me just rinse it. You guys in diaspora, do you guys get it like this? I don't know. I have no idea. Do you guys get it like this to eat? It should be. You guys should be. You guys should have it, right? Tell me in the comments. I'd like to really know. How do they sell sugarcane where you live? Do you love it? I love it. Guys, let's get into the rest of the video, alright? Let's do this. Girl child education. I'm just going to round up with that because I have some supplies to go do this evening and I do not have enough time. I want to get out of your faces because I'm sure you're tired of me already. But I love you. Please don't get tired of me. I love you. I love you, friends. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so I just want to briefly look at some advantages of educating a girl child and then I'm just going to give my conclusion and get out of your faces, okay? So a girl child who is well educated can stand firmly in the responsibilities of her own home, okay, and in the service of her community as well, you know, local, state, and even federal appointments, depending on her level of education. Who doesn't want to get up there? That is a huge advantage. Look at what you'll be missing. Some people are very intelligent, helpful, strategic, but they do not have the qualifications to, you know, contest for big offices like that. But a girl child that is educated will be able to, you know, serve her community and even serve the federal government. An educated woman will be able to administer the right prescribed dosage of drugs to her kids. Healthcare is important in a home as well, you know. These people do not even know. They just know that when you're sick, you drink malaria medicine or you drink agbo, you know. But if you're educated, you know what you're administering to your kids. You know that, okay, it's not on the dose, it's not overdose, it's not on the dose. You're administering what you ought to administer to your kids, which is very important because these people do not, you know, some of them do not go for immunization and stuff. That's why they have polio, they have lots of diseases in that area, you know, because they're not educated enough to go for immunization. Some of them do not go for family planning, and that's why I know someone that has 18 kids, okay, some of them 13 kids, some of them 11, 14, because, I don't know, they just believe that family planning is evil, family planning is a sin. They believe, according to what my friend told me, that they have to give birth to all their eggs. Is that even possible? Can you hear that? They want to give birth to all their eggs because we do not know the particular egg that's going to save the world. Really? Really? You won't believe that they honestly think that immunization is family planning. They think that immunization is family planning. And sometimes there are religious and cultural undertones to this. You know, they feel like, no, they want to deceive us and inject us with something that will not make us not to give birth as we want to give birth and stuff like that. Let us encourage these people, really, we should. Educating a girl child is another way of reducing poverty. There are two ways educating a woman can help reduce poverty. One is by the quality of man that she's going to get married to. A woman that's educated is going to get married to an averagely okay man, you know, a woman that has maybe HND, or no, that's even huge. A woman that is averagely educated is cannot marry a shoe shiner, cannot marry a mechanic that is not educated. She'll end up marrying like a policeman, you know, somebody higher, and then their family is going to live comfortably because she'll be working and he'll be working. Unlike uneducated people, you see a hawker getting pregnant for a cleaner or a security guard, and then they're starting another, you know, journey of poverty again. You know, so education just helps reduce poverty in that way. And the second way education helps to reduce poverty is, you know, how do I say this? Increased income, all right? So educating a girl is empowering her purse. Educating a girl is boosting her earning capabilities, and that's a way of reducing poverty. So there are 2 ways poverty is going to be reduced if you educate a girl. Educating a girl helps reduce human trafficking, all right? Educating a girl, leads to safe sex, because I saw a video 2 days ago, and that video was so disturbing. A roadside girl was arguing with a taxi driver. They had sex. The man paid her for short time, or the man told her they should have short time or something like that. And after the short time, the man gave her 1,000 naira, which is, oh my god, he gave her 1,000 naira, and she was now saying no, the man should give her 2,000 naira, that he did not use a condom. She was such a small girl, first of all, and then she was paid 1,000 naira for having sex without a condom with a taxi driver. Somebody intervened, and the man ended up giving her 2,000 because she was like, remaining 1,000, remaining 1,000. And I'm like, what? Like, it was just so disturbing. The risk that people take, educating a girl is going to save us from things like that. It's going to lead to safe sex and stuff like that. Come closer so you can hear me. 2/3 of the world's uneducated children are girls. Did you know that? Yet there's an adage that says, if you educate a woman, you educate a family. If you educate a girl, you educate the future. So if we know this, if we say this all the time, why then are we not educating women? Why then are we leaving them out? Could it be patriarchy? Could it be? Let me just tell you, if you do not know, a woman sets the next generation. Guys, listen. The bond between a mother and a child is a unique bond, and the relationship shapes the child's character and the child's future. So if there's an uneducated woman that is probably a street woman, or she's a pimp or a hawker, I saw a post on Instablog Nigeria recently where a woman, she was arrested actually, was giving out her child to a man right from when the child was 9 years old. She was giving out her child to a man. The girl is 12 years old. Like, this man has been sleeping with her, and she pays the mother. So yes, we can say it's poverty, but also the quality of mother the child has is also a problem here, if you agree with me. So because the relationship shapes or shaping the child's character, we need more educated mothers. We need more educated women that know something. Women will know, say something correct or something not correct. Educated people, just basic education. We're not even asking for too much, okay? A mother that is a teacher, or a mother that is a nurse, or a career woman, you would see that her daughter is likely, especially if she has a close relationship with her daughter, the daughter is going to likely follow the steps of her mother, and that's going to help the economy, help the GDP, help the world, help the future. I don't know, but what do you think we can do? What do you think can be done to educate a girl child? How do you think it can be better? How do you think they can be more aware? What do you think is the problem? I would really, really like to know. Drop it in the comments, all right? So before I leave, I'm just going to recap somehow. Educating a girl is going to help. It's going to prevent her from suffering from lack of economic opportunities, which everybody deserves. It's going to help prevent inadequate health care, which is also very important. People have died. Very, very important. It's also going to help stop early marriage. When I say early marriage, I mean 13 years. This is not just a Nigerian something, okay? It's all over the world. It's going to help prevent discrimination, and sexual violence. So this is so much. These are things that are very important, and we're not supposed to play with them, all right? So there are unending benefits of educating a girl. I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Do you enjoy this video? If you did enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, really. And hit the subscribe button and do all that good stuff that you usually do for me. And then yeah, drop a comment, let us chat in the comments as usual. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.